What's up, my friends? Lisa here, Takin Life Daily number 74. And today I want to talk about recalibration habits. So this, I think, is one of my favorite habits and one of the types of habits. And I think really what has been one of the most significant increases in my ability to function and ability to go after my dreams is actually implementing recalibration habits. So first off, what is a recalibration habit? It is something that helps you reorganize your focus towards your North Star. It is something that really has been important to me, because one thing that happens, I find, is we'll set like a goal for a date or something, and you're like, I want to do this by this date. And if your time frame's off, or if something happened that you weren't expecting, or if things change, a lot of people will start to get upset that they didn't get that thing done by that certain time, and they're like, see, I can't do it. And that is one of the biggest stoppers for anybody's momentum. So I find that recalibration habits are freaking critical in being able to continue going after your vision after you've had a little bump in the road, or you've hit an obstacle, or you have new information you didn't even know was possible, and now it like changes the way you can go about doing things. So recalibration habits have been massive for me. So what do I do as a recalibration habit? Well, number one, my favorite one is actually utilizing what I call a 72-hour recalibration. As many of you know, the way that you feel today is based on what has happened in the past 72 hours, what you've ate, drank, slept, and how you moved, and who you talked to, and how that all went. Well, if we want to feel good in 72 hours, we want to move a project forward in 72 hours, it really helps to look out at 72 hours out. So I will stop whenever I get any new information in, I feel a little bit unclear. I stop, I do a 72-hour recalibration where I just mark down the next 72 hours, what's happening, what are my priorities, and why am I going after them, how long is it going to take, and what's realistic. So that really helps me just keep my eye on the real big outcome and then take action steps in the next 72 hours to make it happen. That way it's not so far out like, oh yeah, I can do all these things in a week. It's like, no, what can I get done in the next 72 hours? So that is super, super critical to me. And let me think of what other oh, of course, RPMing. If you are a fan of Tony's, anytime you can do an RPM, which is how he organizes what to take action on. That's a great recalibration habit. Also, if you walk through the WHOOP framework, which I've walked through before, I find that that's a great recalibration habit to help me really identify like what is stopping me, and then what is a plan about going around that obstacle. Last couple things I would say is a weekly habit tracking is something that helps me recalibrate, think about what's been going on, like a weekly assessment, and then also my weekly check-ins with accountability partners. Those are really helpful in helping me to actually see what I'm doing, what needs to change, and how I can move forward. So those are my recalibration, and yeah, looking forward to chatting with you guys tomorrow, and we will talk about realization habits. All right, talk to you guys soon.